What is up, you guys? It is your girl Jess and I'm here with a new video. So as you can see from the title, this is my everyday foundation routine slash brows routine. Most people don't ever really post what kind of brows they do, so I figured I would just include that in. So if you want to see how I got this whole base down, then keep watching. Start with my sister cystic acne. So before I start my foundation, I always make sure my skin is prepped and ready to go. So I start with a toner. I don't know why, just like, let me live, this is what I do. This is just like a sample one when Sephora is like, do you want to spend any points? This was actually something I was like, okay. Fresh floral toner. So I'm just gonna, you always want to moisturize. So this is the Lotus Youth Preserve. Rub her all in. Now that we are moisturized, we can start with primer, and I know some people don't like primer, some people do. I can't live without it. I feel like there's no point in wearing makeup if I don't have primer on. So this is the No Pore Film Primer. It's my go-to, can't live without. It's only $18, which for this much product, that's a good deal, especially if you're used to buying the Professional or anything else. So I usually do like one pump of that, and I mostly put it in my T-zone and also my chin and just kind of rub it everywhere. It's the Tatcha Dewy Luminous Skin Mist, and I also cannot live without it. It's probably Jeffree Star approved. I know it's Jaclyn Hill approved, so that's also important. And I just spray it all over my face. Foundation, I go in between two different foundations depending on what I'm doing. Now I know I'm going to be wearing it for a long time. I go with my MAC Pro Longwear foundation. This is in the shade N18 and it's still too dark for me, but we just roll with it. I blend her all the way down to my butt crack and it's good. For today when I'm just going to work, I'm going to use the NARS, what is it? NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation. I'm just going to take my Y6 brush from Morphe and kind of stipple it and then blend. My damp beauty blender, and I take like the excess that's on my hand and just kind of go over everything so nothing looks too cakey. Concealer, I always use my KKW Beauty concealer, but she's out. Like, I can't even get anything more out of this, so it's a hard time for me right now. I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape, which I do like. It's super full coverage, but it is also super dry. And now that it's actually kind of starting to feel like winter is coming, she's not going to be able to work much longer, but we can use for right now. Just gonna go under my eye, and then I go kind of to start contouring my nose a little bit. Go on my chin to highlight, my forehead to also cover the pimples I have, and then I go here to also start for contouring. Before I start blending, I always have the KKW Beauty, this is like her baking powder. I always have it on deck because this sets quick. And then to set, I take my M438 and just go under my eyes directly after. Pretty much to base, and then we're gonna go in contouring because every day is a contour day for me. I don't know how everyday routines are natural. If I'm wearing makeup, I'm wearing makeup. This is the Anastasia Cream Contour Kit, and this is the fair one. So this isn't a Morphe brush. I got this like on Amazon. I have no idea what it is, but it's good for cream contour. And I'm gonna go in with the darkest shade. It's called Mink. Your girl has been blessed with no jawline, so we're gonna make one. Also blessed with chins, floral. So we're also gonna try to cover that as well. Facetune does not follow you around in real life. Then I just kind of dot the excess onto my forehead. N3, I think it says. I don't know, it's their nose contouring brushes. If my chair squeaks one more time, with the second darkest shade, which is Shadow, and I'm gonna just kind of take it like that. Sister snatch my nose. And also from the nose contouring brushes, I think this says M6. They've been used and abused, so it's kind of hard to see. I'm just gonna start blending that out. And taking the M439. Once again, all the rest of the brushes I'm using are Morphe, so I'm not gonna say Morphe every time because they don't sponsor me, so. Realize I probably should have had you zoomed in a little bit, and we're already like almost done, so we're just gonna move on. I go into powder contour. This is mostly just kind of to set everything, and I'm gonna use the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, M437. Kind of go like that, and then just to make the contour even more extra than it already is. I just take a little bit like of the lighter shade and just kind of go over nose. The final thing from the nose contour like set, it came with 3. This is the M0. It's a super good brush. I'm gonna go in with the lightest shade and just kind of go under the contour to kind of chisel her out. And so we don't have any flashback Mary, I'm gonna go in with the yellow shade and kind of go over my nose to set that and just kind of set the whole under eye area. This shade, I'm going under my chin just to kind of brighten everything up. And so she's powdered and ready to go. This is the Tarte blush in the shade Party, like 3As, whatever. You can tell she's been used a lot because the lid already broke off, but I'm just pretty. I'm just gonna start to blend together everything. I'm gonna go in my damp beauty blender and kind of go like that and go right under my eyes. Part highlighter. I'm going to first spray my face with MAC Fix Plus because I feel like it kind of helps melt all the powders and everything together. I'm going to take the M510 and use Jeffree Star's Supreme Frost in the shade Money Honey. Then I do the tip of my nose, a little bit of the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, and then any excess on like my chin. So this is the entire like base routine that I do every day, and then I would do the rest of my makeup and then set it with the Urban Decay All Nighter. I'm gonna zoom you in and show you how I do my brows. The Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I use the shade Medium Brown. First, I'm gonna just brush them up, start outlining it. So I'm gonna go towards the arch. Not gonna be able to talk, but you're gonna see. I'm gonna outline it and then start filling it in, and then towards the middle, I just kind of do little strokes. Once I have pretty much the shape I want down, then I go in with the Born This Way concealer. This is in the shade Very Fair. It's a Sephora concealer brush, like that. And then I go under the brow. But I'm just gonna buff out the middle with my beauty blender. Just gonna take a little brow gel and set it in place. Normally I would use the Anastasia brow gel, but I ran out, so we're just gonna use this. I think it's like from Target, I think it's Pixie. Finish my makeup and I'll be right back. So that is the finished look for my everyday foundation routine / brows. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. As always, subscribe so you're notified whenever I post a new video. All my social media links are down below as usual. And until next time, bye.